Okay, now let's start sending out the email campaign. Okay, now by now you should have an email list of contacts. You should have the personalizations of the first lines done. And I already have an account with Mailshake, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new account, because a new account setup is something that you will do if you're not already doing it. And it can be a little it's not complicated. They have a great support team, but I'm going to do it and I'm going to show it to you from scratch so you know exactly what to do, even if you're first getting started. So the tools we use is Mailshake for sending out the cold emails. We use NeverBounce for lead cleaning, and they also have a built-in lead cleaner that I'll just show you. And then let's do the setup live, okay? So you can use this code, welcome10, at the time of recording this video. It worked last week, so let's see if it still works. Okay, so let's just say I'm Prashant Sharma, and let's just do my wife's name, phone, let's put in this, or let me put in this number. And the tool that I use to expand the text is called Text Expander. It just makes things easier and more productive. Company, Mindfluential, password, I'm using it for marketing. Let's get started. Save, add. And then I'm going to switch to monthly. One, next. Putting in the office address of my this firm where Mindfluential is registered. So let's go. Okay, so country is other. Okay. And then I'm just going to pay and subscribe. Oh, the coupon has stopped working. You can just Google the coupon if it works. It's just going to save you 10% per month, but I know what's possible with cold emails, so I'm not even going to bother. So it's processing the payment right now. Okay, so it just processed the payment. I'm going to do next. Then you have to connect the Google account. This is why I used a new account, right? So this is where you associate your new the Gmail account that you created with Mailshake so that it's able to send out the email. So I'm just going to click on Google, connect. And this is the one that I created, Prashant at Cold Email Titans. Allow. And that's it. Now you have scheduling rules. You can say, when you're first starting out, since you're already, there are two scenarios, okay? Number one is if it has been 10 days of your warm-up, right? Then you want to choose this option, right? It says it is already warmed up and I'm experienced, right? If you're just starting out, which I don't recommend, you directly with Mailshake, you use this, right? So since we're warming it up with either Warmy or NeverBounce or NeverSpam, whatever the service is called, we're not going to use this option. Since it's already warmed up, we're going to use this option. Okay, so let me select this option, and you don't need to customize. This looks good. Signature, you can put in the signature that you created. You can go to HubSpot, and this is going to be at the bottom of every single email that you send out. Okay, and insert unsubscribe URL. This is going to be the unsubscribe link. If you remember the signature part, let's go back. Where is it? The signature has the name, designation, website, phone, address, unsubscribe, right? So this is the unsubscribe link. The way you add it is just click on here and do that. I'm just going to copy paste my signature in here. And if you like, you can include your address in here, but just by doing this address and then just add your address, right? And if it's in local area, that works much better, right? So this is where you put in the signature. This is going to be at the bottom of each email. So I'm just going to bold this. I'm going to do this and then this, and that's it. I save it. Make sure you include the unsubscribe link as well. We don't want to integrate it with anything right now. Later, when you're booking appointments and stuff, you can book it on Calendly. I use OneSub, so I don't just use that. So I'm just gonna do build your first campaign, right? Now, give it your campaign a title. I usually just stick with this, and what I would just do is add the niche that I'm reaching out to. So, reputation management, US businesses, okay, or UK businesses, or chiropractors, whatever business that you're targeting. Assigned to Prashant, you don't need that. Mail account, yes. From name, Prashant. And then I'm going to go to prospects. Now I'm going to upload the list of the prospects, right? Choose a file, and I'm just going to select the file. And make sure, let me just show you what the file is, right? Personalizations, good and bad personalizations. Okay, so this is the file that I just uploaded, right? For example purposes, this is personalizations, right? Business name, email. So let's go to Mailshake and map these. Email is always going to be in the email field. Prospect name column is name. That's right? We just verify it. It's called name, and it's case sensitive, right? So make sure that name is name in here. Social media accounts, you can upload it. I don't use it, right? LinkedIn, in this case, is LinkedIn. It's going to include links, but these fields, whatever is in this Excel sheet, all this is going to be available in Outreach. Okay, so you can go in here and select the things. Other fields, I'm not going to do anything. Import leads. Now, when you buy the Mailshake package, you also get 5,000 email list cleaning credits. So if you're going over 5,000, you need never bounce or something like that. But if it's under 5,000, you don't need to do anything. It's just going to clean the leads automatically. As you can see, 7 prospects added to the campaign. Open list cleaner. And then you can accept the terms, and it's going to just start cleaning the prospects, and it's going to remove the bad ones. Let's see if it actually has any bad emails. I'm going to unpause the video. Okay, so one prospect is risky, so I'm just going to remove that one prospect, and that's done. So I'm just going to close this out. Sequence. Now this is the sequence. Okay, so let's just compose a message. Sequence basically means how many emails that you want to send out. So let's just do a sample email campaign. Open up the follow-up strategy thing, and subject is going to be question about and business name. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this. This is their business name. Okay, so instead of the company, what I'm going to do is I am going to add business name. Fallback question about your business. Okay, fallback is basically if the name is not found, what should be used, right? In most cases, because we are verifying this, it's not going to happen, but we insert this. Okay, question about business name, and then we go here, we copy the email, paste it in here. Okay, Control V. This is the name, so we go search for the name, fallback, nothing. This is name. I was there at the conference ABC. You can just put in the conference name. Talk was amazing. Cheers. And you don't need to write this because we've already put in the signature, so it's already gonna suffix the signature at the end of the actual email body, right? This is the personalization, so I'm just going to get rid of this. All you really have to do is do personalizations. fallback. I'm not going to add a person fallback here. Basically, what it's going to do is, hey, it's going to take the business name, and I'm going to show you how this works, right? So let me just save this real quick and show you how it's going to look. Okay. So first, let's click on personalize. Select, see, hey Harvey, love your double up dinner hack. I always find it tough to prep meals for lunch. Sometimes skip it entirely because of work. I'm Prashant, I specialize in reputation management. So it's not flowing right, so I'm just going to correct this. But you see, it's adding the signature under every email, and then this is the first name personalization, and this is the company name or business name personalization, and this is the person's personalization. So this got replaced, this got replaced, this got replaced. Now let's take a look at Brent. Okay, so you select this. We go for Vandana, Tanja, Brent. Question about Modern Life Nutrition. Okay, so it's automatically replacing it. Hey Brent, your restaurant cheat sheet is a lifesaver. Also, the location of your office has an amazing view. Visited Huffington Beach with a friend. I specialize in, so I'm just going to put in, hey, I am Prashant. I specialize in reputation management and stuff, right? So once you're done with this, you can confirm and then you can start the sequence, but this is not done, right? We're going to follow up. We're going to use a follow-up strategy. Okay, so the way you set up the follow-ups is basically you just click on this, you click on follow-up, and the subject line that I use is 5 negative reviews about company. So I'm just going to paste it in here. New subject, paste it in here. Make sure that I get rid of this. Select this part, delete it, insert business name, your business, insert, and then the follow-up is going to be, I know you're busy, paste it in here, replace this, insert with the name of the person, insert, and create. Okay, so after 5 days, it's going to send out this email, but I want this to be day 3. Save. Add another one. Follow up. Subject line, question about the company. Same drill. Same, it's already in there, so just copy this. Paste this in here. Help David Seeger. You're in the same industry. Got 10. I've been trying to reach you for a while. Create. Now I want this to be after. Okay, so what happened here? It didn't show up, so I'm just going to paste it in here and create another one. Okay, for some reason it's not showing. Plus follow up. Let's see. Let's just try a new subject line. Paste this in here. And sometimes these tools act wonky. Not a big problem. You just adapt, insert, create. Okay, so it's not showing right now. So I'm just going to save it, and then I'm going to come back to it and see what's going on. Okay, so okay. You have unsaved changes. Okay. Confirm. Okay, yes, I am sure. Looks like it's not going to let me go through with this, so I'm just going to exit the visit, and I'm going to show you how to do it again. Nothing on the website is working right now. Okay, I want to leave this page. Come on. Regardless of this technical snag that I'm facing right now, Mailshake really is one of the best in the business, so you cannot go wrong with this. So campaigns, 10th, sequence. Okay, see, it added it in here, but I thought it wasn't adding it, so I just kept on adding the new stuff. So this is the first email, the second email, the third email, then the fourth email is this. So I'm just gonna copy this, So first, this is follow 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to edit this one. Okay. Cancel. Okay, so this one and this one are the same. So I'm just going to take this one, paste in here, about make sure the personalizations are fixed. And fallback always has to be something that flows with this. I already have 5 action steps planned for your business. And if it's not giving you the business name, but in this case, since we already have the business name and we've checked it manually, we don't need to have a fallback word for it. Save. And then I'm just going to get rid of this. Delete. Because earlier it wasn't showing, now it's showing. So I ended up adding a bunch of emails that we didn't need. So question about business, I need to change the subject line on this. New my previous emails. Save. Okay, so now what it's going to do is it's going to send out this email first. It's going to send out this email after 3 days of non-reply. After 3 days again, it's going to send out this email. After 3 days or 4 days, it's going to send out this email, and then it's going to stop, right? And if somebody replies, it's just going to get rid of it. Like they're not going to get the rest of the series. So if somebody replies on this email, they're going to stop getting these emails, okay? If somebody replies on this email, they're not going to get this sequence, okay? And you can actually specify what you want to do on click. If they click the link, or since we're not using a link, but if you're using a link, what you can actually do is you can specify the email that you want them to be sent once they click on the link inside the email. So this sequence is done. Let's take a look at it once. Hey Harvey, this is the second email. Again, it's personalized. Let's take a look at Brent. His name was shorter. His company name, was shorter. So, okay. I think we've hit another snag with Mailshake for today. So I'm just going to confirm it. And then all you really have to do is start campaign. Since I've already reached out to these people, I'm not going to start the campaign and bother them again. But this is how you do things with Mailshake. It's relatively straightforward and easy. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Okay. So once it's done, it's going to show you the open rate, the new leads. Let me refresh this. Mailshake, probably they're updating some stuff, but it's always going to tell you the sent emails, the open rates, the new leads that you've gotten, and any sales that happen. It's going to be mentioned here. You can always go back to the campaigns and look at how many prospects you've sent, engaged, how many leads you've created, and bounces. Bounces basically means that emails that could not be delivered. With that said, it's a wrap for this video. Simple little tool. You have. Let's go back and let's just revise the entire thing, right? So the first thing that you did was you bought a domain, you warmed up the addresses, you got the email addresses, you started writing the cold emails, you either wrote the personalizations yourself, and then you used Mailshake. This is the step that we're talking about in this video. You started sending out your campaigns through Mailshake, and this is where the rubber meets the road. Now you're going to see really good results with your campaigns, or bad results, and then you can tweak and keep moving forward, right? Because this is something that is always going to be, it's like advertising of any sorts, right? It's going to keep moving forward. You're going to iterate, you're going to get results, you're going to listen to the market, and you're going to improve until you nail down a campaign, which might take 5, 7, 10, maybe 30, 40 different email sendouts. But once you nail it, you can literally just copy paste the same thing and write your own fortune. So don't quit before you write at least 40 odd emails, and you've improved the emails at least 30-40 times. That's what I do in my sales calls and stuff. I did not, when I first started out, story time, okay? So when I first started out, I was really nervous getting on the phone with people because, it is something that used to bother me, and especially because, originally I'm from India. I thought I had an accent and stuff, so people would not do business with me, but I did it anyway. 40 calls into it, made probably $1 million+ doing this just by doing this over the phone, right? So Whenever you're starting something new, it might be overwhelming, it might be uncomfortable, but you got to do it. What's there to lose, right? But if you don't do it, you lose everything. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So don't worry about it. Iterate. Even if the first emails bomb, you just keep moving forward, because this is the exact process that's produced a lot of money for us and can do the same for you. It's just that you will get better with time. Okay, so that's it for this video. Next video, we're going to talk about follow-up strategy. It's simple. I've already shown you most of the stuff, but I'm going to make another video just to go over the basics of the follow-up strategy, why you do this, and I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.